Hey everyone, picture this. You're deep into your work, clicking away on your Windows PC, when suddenly your start menu starts flickering like it's auditioning for a horror movie. Or worse, you glance down and see two start menus staring back at you, like some kind of digital doppelganger. Sound familiar? If your taskbar's been acting up lately, stick around. Today, we're unraveling the mystery behind these glitches and figuring out how to send them packing. Let's start with the flickering. You know the deal. 1 second, your start menu and search bar icons are their usual blue selves, and the next, they're flashing pink, purple, or just refreshing like they're stuck in a loop. It's not just a light show, it's a cry for help. Then, there's the duplication drama. You're minding your own business, and bam, multiple start menus or search bars pop up, overlapping each other like a bad cloning experiment. It's messy, it's confusing, and it's enough to make you question your sanity. So, what's causing this chaos? For the flickering, it could be a software glitch, Windows having a little temper tantrum. Maybe your graphics drivers are outdated or throwing a fit because they don't vibe with your system anymore. Sometimes it's those sneaky apps you've installed, the ones that mess with your UI, like overzealous interior decorators fighting over the taskbar. And if your graphics card's memory is on the fritz, that could be the culprit too. Personally, I've seen this happen right after a big Windows update, like the system's still figuring out its new shoes and tripping over itself. As for the duplication, that's often Windows losing its grip on window management. It's like the OS forgets how to draw the taskbar just once and decides to overcompensate. Software bugs can trigger this too, especially if an update didn't finish installing properly. Think of it as a half-baked cake collapsing in the oven. Overloaded system resources, like a CPU or RAM pushed to the brink, can also make your taskbar multiply. I've noticed this more on machines running heavy apps or games, almost like the system's too busy to keep its desk tidy. Why should you care? Well, beyond the obvious annoyance, flickering icons straining your eyes, or duplicate menus turning a simple click into a guessing game, these quirks can hint at bigger trouble. A glitchy taskbar might mean your graphics card's on its last legs, or maybe malware's sneaking around backstage. I've had moments where a flickering start menu broke my focus mid-project, and trust me, it's not fun when you're racing a deadline. Now, let's tap into some real-world vibes. I've seen folks online griping about Windows 11 eating RAM like it's at an all-you-can-eat buffet. One user with an i5-4300U and 8 GB said it barely limped along, while another with an i7 and 32 GB still felt the squeeze. It's no surprise, Windows 11's a bit of a diva when it comes to resources. Compare that to the love for Windows 10 or even Windows 7, where users rave about stability and lighter footprints. I get it, there's something comforting about an OS that doesn't demand your PC's soul to run smoothly. Here's where it gets fun, fixing this mess. First, pop open the event viewer, hit Windows R, type event VWR, and hunt for errors or warnings tied to when the glitches started. It's like a detective's logbook for your PC. Next, update those graphics drivers. Swing by NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel's site and grab the latest version. Old drivers are like expired milk. They just sour everything. Scan for malware too. A quick sweep with a solid antivirus might catch something nasty meddling with your UI. If you're thinking an app's to blame, play process of elimination. Shut down programs one by one. Resource monitors, your buddy here to spot CPU or RAM hogs. Still stumped? Try a clean boot. Search msconfig, hide Microsoft services, disable the rest, then nix startup items and reboot. It's like stripping your PC to its basics to see if a third-party troublemaker's lurking. In my own tinkering, I've found clean boots reveal culprits like overeager GPU tweakers or sketchy UI mods. But let's get real for a sec. If your hardware's older, like that i5-4300U rig, Windows 11 might be asking too much. I'd say stick to Windows 10 or even roll back if you've upgraded. Sure, Windows 11 has a slick new look, but if it's turning your taskbar into a circus, is it worth it? I've downgraded machines before and felt that sweet relief of stability. It's like trading a flashy sports car for a reliable sedan. Imagine you're mid-gaming session or editing a video, and your taskbar starts its flickering dance. It's not just a nuisance, it's a productivity killer. Or picture this, you're demoing something for a client, and your start menu clones itself. Embarrassing. right? These glitches might seem small, but they pile up fast. And with Windows 11's track record, some swear it's flawless, others curse its bugs. I'd wager it's a roll of the dice, depending on your setup. So, there you have it. Flickering and duplicating icons are your PC's way of waving a red flag. Dig into those logs, update your drivers, scan for trouble, and don't be afraid to scale back if your hardware's groaning. Your taskbar should be a trusty sidekick, not a glitchy diva stealing the show. Stick with me, and we'll keep your Windows woes in check.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end, and see you in the next video.